Hi, this is Dr. Vance here, and today I want to talk about succussion, or succussing, or the verb to succuss. And you sit back and think, what the heck is that? Well, if you look it up in the dictionary, it means to shake. However, historically, it has a lot more meaning than that. Homeopathy is a branch of alternative medicine in which you take some poison, something that makes you violently ill, and then you dilute the heck out of it until there's practically none left, if any at all. And then you give that to patients, and it actually fixes the same symptoms that the actual initial poison caused. But you can't just put a drop of it in a swimming pool, mix it up, and do that. It doesn't work. What you have to do is take a small amount of it, put it in a dilution of about 1 to 10, 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000, something like that, and then you succuss it. Now, what they traditionally did was they would take a little bottle of this and not just shake it a little bit, they would violently beat it. And they would actually take it and bang it against the book a certain number of times. And the book they typically used was the Bible. In violently shaking it, it would pull out some of the energies, if you will, some of the essence of it, or the spirit, or whatever you want to call it, out of the substance. And then they would take that solution and dilute it some more, shake it, succuss it, dilute it some more and more and more. And the point of the succussing is it's not just a little bit of shaking. We're talking pretty violent stuff. Now, it might be that in our lives, as we go through the difficult things, the really, really hard things of our lives, that's like us being succussed. And we have the opportunity to get more of ourselves, if you will, more of our essence pulled out, and we can become better versions of ourselves. When I was on my mission in Montreal, there was a family friend who came to visit Montreal on a business trip. I happened to run into him at church, and I talked to him for a little bit, and he went back and saw my parents. And my parents asked him, how's Mark doing? How's he doing? And he said, well, he's the same, only more so. Going through the difficult things of my mission and having to rely completely on God. I think it helped to purify me, get a little bit more of the essence, if you will, of myself, or my spirit, if you will, bring that to the surface. Now, that doesn't mean I'm all the way there. I've got a ton left I still have to do, but I think it made me a better person. And it could be that the trials, the difficulties, the really, really tough stuff that we do in life is exactly what we need. And that was given to us on purpose in order to be able to beat us up enough to allow the true essence, or the spirit, if you will, of us to come out and to become a better person. The way to bring out the good part of the spirit, the best part, of course, is to turn to God. Now, I know there's people that you know that could probably use this. Please feel free to share this with them, have them sign up with our YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. In the meantime, this is Dr. Vance here saying, just because you haven't found a cure doesn't mean there isn't one. And I'll see you next time.